Get in, folks, it's Glenn the Ball Chef, and on tonight's menu we're going to be putting together some delicious, creamy chicken mushroom artichoke soup. I'll tell you what, this is a delicious soup recipe. I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. So let's make this thing happen. In a large stock pot, we're going to add in 8 cups of water and 4 chicken quarters, and we're going to let this come to boil. We saw a bay leaf go in there, of course, but once this chicken's been cooking for about an hour, we're going to remove it from our stock pot and set it aside and let it cool. Once we have done that, let's skim off all the excess fat and any of the chicken skin that may be in our stock. Don't want that in there to make this delicious soup, so we want to make sure that all of that is removed thoroughly before we take this to the next step. And we'll just set this stock aside for later. At this point, we're going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, 1 white onion chopped coarsely, a rib of celery that we've chopped up. We'll put that right into the hot oil, along with a red bell pepper, and that will be our vegetables that are going to be used in this soup. So we will sweat these off for a minute, throw in 4 cloves of chopped up garlic, put that in towards the end so it doesn't get bitter, and keep working it around. Now we're going to put in a final stir on this, and we're going to throw in our baby bella mushrooms. You can use white mushrooms if you like. I think the baby bellas have a little bit better flavor. We're using about 1 pound of those sliced mushrooms today in this soup. Now that we have those in there, let's continue sweating this off. We'll set this aside and start to make our roux. This is going to be just a simple white sauce. Put in about 1/4 cup of oil and 3/4 cup of just white general purpose flour for this purpose. Stir this around and make sure that the flour is thoroughly cooked. Once we get to that point, we're going to take 2 cups of our chicken stock that we've left in reserve and pour that into our roux. Now this is going to be pretty stiff as we cook this roux and chicken stock together. It's going to be almost the consistency of pudding. This is going to be way too thick for soup. But you'll see that we're going to add a magic ingredients here, which is 2 cups of fat-free half and half. I don't know how they make this stuff. It tastes like the real McCoy. And we'll whisk this around and start building the sauce that will actually make our soup stock ultimately. Once we've gotten to this point, we're going to go ahead and return in our sweated vegetables, and we're going to stir those around into our stock pot, and we're going to add a little bit of black pepper. We'll doll this up with some celery seed and, of course, a tease of cayenne pepper. That's optional, of course, but I always like to add a little bit of that. Now that we've got those ingredients, we're going to loosen up this stock with another cup of our chicken broth. That's looking about right, folks. That's looking real good, in fact. Now we return our deboned chicken, hit it with about 1.5 tablespoons of salt, give that a stir around and let that cook for about 15-20 minutes. Once that's all been cooked, we're going to add in approximately 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Stir that in. Now we've got a nice creamy sauce. For the final ingredient is a can of artichoke hearts. These were quartered and I chopped them up a little bit. And that, my friends, is the recipe. All right, folks, we have now got this delicious cream of chicken with the portobello mushrooms, artichoke hearts. Oh my God, this stuff is going to be decadent. Wow, what can I say? I love soup, and I'll tell you what, this is a winning recipe. Give it a try. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of great stuff going on. Thanks for watching, and as always, bon appetit.